Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So I went to Picture to Page last weekend and I got a bunch of new stuff. So I thought I'd share it with you before you start seeing it on camera. So let's go ahead and see what I got. Okay, so I've got everything down here next to me because it doesn't actually, it does fit on the desk, but it's just much easier to lean down and pick it up and bring it up. I'm just going to pick things out of the bag and I'll try and remember where I got them from. I remember where I got most things, but in case I don't remember, I have my little piece of paper here that tells me where all the stalls were, because I tend to remember which stall I got it for, even if I don't remember what their name is. So we'll see how we go. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the first two things that were on the top of my list that I just had to get. This is the first one, and I cannot wait to start playing with this. This is the Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, which I think is a clever name. I was hoping, I got this one from Little Bits. I was hoping that I would get the full-size one, which I did. There is a mini one available, but I wanted it because, I'll show you what it does, and then I'll tell you why I wanted it. Further on the back. So this is it's basically a piece of metal. Very, very simple. But it comes with magnets and a little ruler, but they're really great for stencils. So I'm actually going to grab a stencil really quickly. I'm just going to grab one of my lawn fawn ones. I did buy a stencil, but I don't want to show it. We'll show it to you in a second. And then just a bit of cardboard. So if I'm stenciling, I can put the card down. I can use these super strong magnets, super strong, to hold down my card, and I can use the the other magnets to hold down my stencil. And then when I ink, there's no ink on here, there's just what's left. You can see I still have to hold it a little bit, but I can now ink up my card without having to use washi tape or sticky tape or pixie spray or anything else. I thought that was just so clever, and I have been playing with stencils a lot lately. Especially can't wait to play with the plaid one. I still haven't done it. But I loved that idea. I thought it was so good, so much better than wasting beautiful washi tape holding down things. I do want to have a look at getting 2 more of the magnets, or I think you can get them in, I think they come in packs of either 2 or 4, I can't remember. But I do want to get a couple more just so that it holds it a little bit better. But yeah, I was just very excited to get that one. Where I know the prices of things, I will tell you. So that was $40.50. It comes with the 4 magnets and the ruler. The ruler would be really great for lining things up. So same thing, I can hit the card, I put that there, hold it against the straight edge, and I know that's all then straight, and I can see it on the grid lines. That'll sit, the metal thing can sit on top of my glass mat, or I can use it just the way it is. Either way, I'm very happy. And I got that from, I can't remember if I told you, I got that from Little Bits. Oh, I'll remember things. This is the other thing that I just had to get. And I know you've heard me say this a couple of times. This is the gel press. I got this one from, it was either Peninsula Crafts or J Craft. I can't quite remember. I'm really sorry to the ladies, but one of them. But this is just a big, kind of reminds me of a big stamp, like blank stamp. So it kind of comes with how to use it and tells you all the bits and pieces. So I'm going to have fun reading that later. This is all inspired by Jennifer Maguire, just so you know. And I can stick this, so it's like a big sticky bit of gel. I'm going to stick it to my glass mat. I think that'll work really well. But then you sort of can put inks and paints and stuff, brayer it on, and you can make some absolutely beautiful backgrounds. I will link Jennifer Maguire's video down below, but I will be doing one of my own soon. Hers is much better, I can guarantee you of that. But I'm very excited to have had that one. That one was $42. There were smaller ones available, and there are different shapes. You don't have to get a big rectangle one. You can get circles. I know I saw a circle. I think you can get a little square one. That one is, I can't even quite see the brand on that one. I'll find it anyway, and I'll link all the information down below. I'll also find exactly where I found it, and that link will go to where exactly I got it from. Okay, this is where all the littler stuff starts. So, I had this little list of things that I had to get. The gel press and the Stay-Tion were top of the list, and then I wanted to get a hexagon kind of stencil, and I wanted a really thick one because I want to play with the gel press, but I also want to play with some texture paste, which I've got in there as well. I still really love the B set that I got from Hero Ups at the start of the year, and I wanted a stencil that I could do the whole page with. So that's where this one came from. I think it was $5.50. Oh look, it's even got ways to show you how to use the gel press on there. I think it was $5.50. And I'm pretty sure it was from Craft Zone because it was in the top corner. So I think that was from Craft Zone. And I got, oh, I'm so excited to play with this one. This one is the Gina K Wreath Builder. I have seen this on all over YouTube for ages and ages and ages. And not that I've never had the want to get it. I definitely have, but I just sort of thought, oh, I'll wait and I'll get it later. All the other things sort of jumped in front of it. But I cannot wait to use this. Again, Jennifer Maguire is probably the person I've got the most amount of inspiration from. But it builds up this wreath. So you put, and again, I'm just going to grab that piece of cardboard. You put your little bit of cardboard in here and you spin it around, and the little Wreath Builder elements stay in the same spot, and you just move them around. I'll do a very, very, very quick demo because otherwise it might not make sense. Like I said, I will link the video down below. They come with two different templates here. There's either 3 1/4 inches or 4 inches. I'm just going to grab the 3 1/4 because, like I said, this isn't going to be a whole demo. I'm just putting it into the Misty because it is a bit easier. Whoops, I'm going to have to put more washi tape on my Misty magnets. So because I'm not doing this properly, I'm just going to do... I shouldn't have done that. It's all good. This isn't exactly the right size, but it's reasonably close. And then you grab out, I'm just going to grab this little flower. And I didn't actually pay any attention whatsoever to which ink I picked up then. So I'm just putting this in the corner. Now, I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. I'm sure someone will tell me, actually, you did that completely wrong. If that's the case, I apologise profusely. I will learn properly, but just to give you the quick demo. So you put a little bit of ink on here. You stamp it. You move it up one. So you keep that corner as your, I guess, your solid, not solid corner, but the corner you base everything off of. So you place it up into the corner. I'd obviously cut this to the right size so it wouldn't be the wrong size. And you just keep going around and around and around, and you make this little wreath. I'll just do 3 just to sort of give you the idea. But anyway, it goes right the way around and makes this really cool wreath. You don't just have to use the stuff from this kit. Any small stamp will do a very similar job, and I have plans for a lot of my Lawn Fawn little stamps because I love the little stamps, especially the ones from like the Plan On It collection. I have some ideas for ways that I can use that. So again, not something I needed. It wasn't on the list to get. I saw it and I was like, well, I've wanted that for a while. I should get that. Now, where did I get this one from? I think this one was from J Craft. It was from J Craft with the gel press. I knew it was somewhere. It was from J Craft with the gel press. So there you go. I also know where the gel press is. Sometimes you need to go back and look through your receipts. Thankfully, they send them to me in email form, so I know where they're from. Okay, this was the other one that wasn't on the list. Actually, a lot of the stuff now wasn't on the list. You guys know how much I adore Altenew flowers. This is the, what's it called? The Builder Flower Coral Charm. That's what the flower ends up looking like. It is absolutely stunning. And I loved the poppy so much that I thought, well, I'll grab this one as well. This one was $55 for the set. And this one was from, I think it was from Creative Memories. Might have been eclectic images. It was one or the other. Again, I'm very sorry to everybody. I will put a complete list of everybody who was at Picture to Page Pakenham down below, so you can check out them all, because they were all amazing. I wish I could have spent money with everybody. But this is the stamp and the die. It comes with the layers. I loved the leaves as well. The leaves were really pretty, and I thought I could pair them up with a couple of other things. It's got some little florals in there as well, and it's got 2 quotes. It's got 2 sentiments. So it's got, if you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone, and happiness is coming your way. I thought they were really sweet sentiments. So from my friends in at Planner Alley, I was a little bit, was helping my stepmom. I took her with me to Picture to Page, and I was helping her more than I was helping myself, so I sort of didn't pay too much attention. The girls' stuff was amazing, but I just didn't have the time to sit there with them, that's the disappointing part of when you take somebody else. But I really, I cannot wait to, I can talk to the girls and get stuff later if I need to. But I did want to pick these up. So this is the Ocean Life collection by Luscious Labels. This is a selection of die cuts. I have used these, I think, on my channel before. I think this is the coral and shells part. I forgot I needed to get the whale, so I will pick them up later. But I really had some ideas, and Denise had some fantastic demo cards that had been made by some of the ladies from, I think, Paper Craft Posse, using these shells and using the critters, and I wanted to try and emulate those in my gel press, because I think that's how some of them were made. So I grabbed those ones to give it a shot. I meant to grab the animals as well, but I forgot. But I will talk to Denise and I'll get them later. These are brand new though from Denise. These are sentiment die cuts, and I thought these would be great to chuck on some of my gel press backgrounds, or any of my just plain, or not plain, but quick backgrounds that I hope to make. So we've got celebrate, just a note, congratulations, happy birthday, thank you. And then we've got, I think there's just a couple of versions of those ones. So just seeing if there's anything else. There's a thank you, happy birthday, just a note. So I think there's 3 of each. Yeah, 3 of each of those 5 sentiments. Very simple, but at least I don't have to cut them out. And I have lots of ways that I can cut out sentiments, but sometimes you just need a really quick one just to chuck on a background and you've got your card. And I thought that was really clever. So Denise, well done for those, because they are very cool. This one was from Stampin' Up. I remember this one. Like I said, I want to play with some texture paste. I got some other one as well, but I wanted to try this 3-pack. So this comes with the opaque matte texture paste, transparent matte texture paste, and the transparent gloss. I cannot wait to give these a try. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with them. Oh, that one seems dry. I might have to just ring one of the girls and let them know, because that feels a bit dry. But then this one, yeah, there we go. So we've got the texture paste there, and then that's the transparent matte, and that's the transparent gloss. I'll talk to them about the opaque matte, because that to me doesn't quite look right. But that was $26.50, and I will have a play with those very soon. The other texture kind of thing, this is the Distress texture paste in matte. This one was from Little Bits as well and was $10.95. This will give me an idea of what that's supposed to look like, because that was texture paste opaque matte. Come on, I can get this open, I can. And this one was opaque matte as well, so we'll see what this one looks like. Oh, see, that one's more of a mousse, so maybe it's just gone hard. But anyway, I do have another kind of texture paste that I can play with there. This next stuff is from Catchy Crafts. So the first thing I got was just the little I Love Eucalyptus stamp from Lawn Fawn. I was a good girl. I did not get too much Lawn Fawn stuff. There is a little bit in there, but I was a good girl. But I have wanted the eucalyptus one for a while, and I do have a really lovely idea. It's actually not my idea. I took it from one of the girls in the blog, using the Sending Big Hugs with the koala on that one. I thought that would be really cute, especially if you've got some friends that maybe live internationally and you want to send them an Aussie kind of card. Like, having the koala is pretty cool. And for that reason, I then also, when I went to Hobby Hoppers, I got the flip-flop, so I can do one koala on each side. Oh, I'm nearly at the bottom of the bag. While we're talking about Hobby Hoppers, the other 2 things I got the Wavy Sayings from Lawn Fawn, another one that I keep meaning to get, didn't get, and I saw it there and I was just going to grab it. Just love the size of that happy birthday, and it matches the wavy banners that I've got, so a really good one for that reason. I also love that it's got love you lots, feel better, thanks so much, just the kinds of sentiments that you just really need all the time. And I also got some black Nuvo drops. So I have already the silver and the white. I thought the black would be a really good addition to that collection, so I got those. This one I think too was from Little Bits as well. It's a little uniquely creative paint splatter stamp. I really like playing with paint splatter. You guys know that if you've looked at any of my weekly videos lately. But sometimes I like a way to be able to control that, or control the way that it stamps out. And so just to show you very quickly what this looks like. Oops, that's not going to be big enough. I just grabbed another one. I should have just grabbed Mowed Lawn, but it was off to the side and I didn't grab it. Oh. So it's just a more controlled way, I guess, to be able to play with this paint splatter look, because I think it's really cool. There we go. And I can put it off the edge and I can move it around. I can do second gen stamping. Just thought that was really cool, and that was only $2.80, so really not going to break the bank for that cute little one. While we're playing with inks, that was the other thing that I got a lot of. So this is from Catchy Crafts again. I grabbed as many of the Distress ink sets that I didn't have. So I got the one that's got Fired Brick, Mowed Lawn, Salty Ocean and Seedless Preserves, Shabby Shutters, Festive Berries, Tea Dye and Milled Lavender, Tattered Rose, Squeezed Lemonade, Ice Spruce and Bundled Sage, Stormy Sky, no that was Weathered Wood, Frayed Burlap, Dried Marigold and Forest Moss, and last but not least, Old Paper, Weathered Wood, there we go, Sworn Lipstick and Wild Honey. So 5 more of those ones, $19.95 each. As I've told you in the video that I got in my haul last week, Dawn has told me that there is a worldwide shortage of these, which is why I grabbed as many as I could while they were there. I have a feeling that they're going to be harder to get my hands on, so that at least solves that problem and means that I've got a bunch more and I don't have to worry about it. Alright, very last thing I got, and this is inspired by Steph from World of Papercraft. I have my regular white gel pen. This is a 0.8. I didn't realise that they came in different widths. This is the same Jelly Roll pen, my Sakura one that I absolutely adore, but in 3 different sizes. So I now have a 0.5, a 0.8 and a 1.0. So I can add different widths of highlights to things depending on what the image is. If like it's a really small one, maybe I only use the 0.5 instead of my 0.8, and if it's a really big one, we use the 1 instead. So thank you to Steph for inspiring me to grab those ones. Her video on how she adds highlights is really, really good. I will highly recommend it, and I will link it down below. Okay. Whew. There's a lot there. There is a lot there. A lot of it is big stuff. I think the thing I'm most happy with, apart from the things that I meant to get, so like I said, I meant to get the Station and I meant to get the gel press, and I cannot wait to play with both. But I'm really, really, really excited by both the Ulta New and the Gina K. I wasn't expecting to see them there, like those brands there. I don't remember seeing them last time, but that may be me. I might not have known who they are or what they were, so that probably was my fault. But I'm really excited to give a lot of these things a try. A lot of these are new things to me, like the texture pastes and stuff are new to me. The gel press definitely is, and I want to give some new techniques a try to see what I can do when I change the way I create. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give it that big old thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss when I do use these. If there's something you want to see first or you're interested in, please let me know and I can try and do that video before some of the others. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!